Hi guys, and welcome to the Horsewood Frimpongs. What's that?
I just see the best version of myself in him, you
Wow.
know? You know, I already feel proud. Is that possible? Like,
Who's that? Is it Eli? Hey. Hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo. Do, do, boop.
yeah.
I'm Eli, and I am 1 year old.
Yay.
Parenting a year on, how has it been?
Shit. Oh, no. No, I'm joking. No. All jokes aside, I think I've loved it, to be honest. Bloody brilliant.
Every video is just gonna be like, yeah, it's been great.
No, but
It's been great.
But we can't lie. This one's gonna have a bit of ups and downs as well. The overall, you know, well, I was gonna say review.
But it is a review on our parenting for a year.
Yeah.
The overarching thing, overall, it's been amazing. He's the most amazing baby you can ever ask for. He's just amazing.
Yeah,
He's
man.
amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Until he wants his food. And his food is basically me. For a whole year, literally,
Non-stop.
you know, like some parents get like a little breather.
Yeah.
Some mums get
Yeah,
a
with,
breather
like,
with children that eat and just want the bottle at night time or just want the boob at night time. Eli wants the bottle 24/7. He doesn't really eat anything else. He doesn't like any other milk. We tried him with oat milk. We tried him with goat's milk. We tried him with lactose-free milk. We tried him with what's another one? Almond milk. We tried rice milk.
Oh yeah, oat milk.
Literally, literally every single milk under the sun, and he doesn't drink it.
Or he drinks it and then he spits it out.
Or
sometimes vomits. Yeah.
He's not allergic because he's had other stuff that have dairy in it. He literally is just that, I know that is not my milk.
Not mummy's milk.
Yes, and he literally vomits. He's that clever that he just doesn't want anything else in his system apart from my milk.
Not at all. So,
Oh.
yeah, he's very picky with that. But you know what? You've been amazing. You've been supplying it to him.
Thank you.
You know, so nice. For me and for you, it will be slightly different.
Yes.
In terms of how it's been. Because as a dad, with certain things you're not hands-on, you're just there to support and just be there. For example, when it comes to like the whole changes with your body after pregnancy, especially because you went through such a major procedure. You had a C-section with Eli, and that took its toll on your body.
Oh yeah, for the first, like, I would say 6 months.
For the first...
Okay, 3 months.
No, yeah, you recovered really well. Like, you're quite strong. Like, it wasn't for a whole 6 months that you couldn't do nothing.
Okay, for the first week that I was home, it was terrible. Like, okay, that's the birth story, but it was terrible. That whole thing, it was just... No, that's going to be the pregnancy one.
Yeah, but the pregnancy is during and then obviously...
No, pregnancy and labour.
How you go in labour, which is C-section, yeah. But this is obviously you being a parent after, like, obviously you being a parent after he's born.
Obviously having a C-section, it inhibited me from doing certain paternal things. Like, it was just like really hard for me to rock him. It was really hard. It was just hard. And even like dealing with the whole C-section thing, I wouldn't say that I had postpartum depression. It wasn't towards him. It was more like a failure on my part of having a C-section. So that was like annoying me. I wouldn't say it really depressed me. I wasn't depressed.
Yeah, but something like if you thought about it, you'd get a bit down about it.
Yeah. But I was really emotional. I was always crying. Remember when he was coming back home from shopping and mum asked me one thing and then I was like crying.
Yeah, it just set you off. Yeah. So, as I was saying, for me, it's been a bloody amazing journey, to be honest, because I've been able to watch my wife grow into a loving mother. Obviously, I never expected anything less. Part of the reason why I picked you to marry was because I saw that motherly sort of instinct in you. It always translate into been able to witness my son from birth, you know,
and
all throughout
milestones and all that stuff, like.
Yeah, like I've not really.
But
missed anything.
it is when you're in it, it's kind of scary because like first he had eczema and stuff like that, but we didn't know what was wrong with his skin, and obviously some people won't have that guidance like we did. We had my mum to tell us like, no, that's okay, like just cream him and whatever.
Yeah, just sort of keep your mind at ease. And...
So from that standpoint, we was quite lucky.
Good.
Other things like he wasn't wanting my boob at some point, and so that was all long.
Yeah, because then that required you to now have to pump
and pump, and then also when he stopped having the bottle as well, remember, and we had to he was teething, I think, so he didn't want to suck on the bottle. Yeah. And he didn't want my boob either, so it was kind of like
he wasn't really.
When those things happen, it's like, oh my god, what's happening? He's not eating, he's not drinking. Is he going to be dehydrated? Is he going to be going through starvation? All of those things, and we had to take him to the hospital and hearing him cry and all that stuff. But it was basically he was just teething. He had a fever. But when you're in it, it's a bit hard.
Yeah, it's a bit scary.
It's worrying because you don't know what's happening. But just know that if it's not, obviously...
If it's not life-threatening...
Yeah, that's it. If it's not life-threatening, like a skyrocketing fever and blah, 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 you will get through it. Like,
yeah, man,
even with the whole eating thing, like, we think, to be honest. They are stronger than what we think. Yeah. And even like with the whole eating thing,
there was a point where he wasn't taking anything.
Yeah. And apart from the milk.
No, yeah, well, obviously.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't eating anything whatsoever.
So it was just, if he doesn't have milk.
So that put a strain on me because I'm the only life support for him. Like, I'm the life supply. I'm giving him the food and whatever, the milk. So that was a bit strenuous on me. Because as they get older, they want to eat. But they should be having 3 meals. And he wasn't having 3 meals. He was only having... my milk. But now he is eating more, so that's why I said that to say this, that you will get through it. Like he might not be eating then, but at some point he will start eating as normal.
Yeah, definitely.
Still a struggle, but
it's not all like roses and you get what I'm saying, like.
And I know, like, I started out doing bone broth, I started out doing homemade food and all of that stuff. I'm not going to give him processed stuff, but literally if it's the only thing that he's eating, I'm going to give it to him, because I'd rather that than him starve and be miserable. For now, obviously I can correct certain things when he's older. Sleeping, he doesn't really have a routine.
Oh mate. I mean, that should have been the first thing that we mentioned, to be honest. God, yeah, that's one thing that has taken a turn for the worst. I
wouldn't say for the worst. I think, to be honest, because
I love my sleep.
But
once I'm
sleeping. But because we already have a shitty kind of routine, I think it was okay. Wait. With most people, with some people, they go to sleep at 10 and blah, blah.
Yeah, I get that.
When the kids come, the kids are up at 4 a.m. and blah, blah, blah. With us, before he came, that was our life anyway. Us going to bed at 3 a.m. or whatever it is, like, that was our life.
Yeah, I hear
so
that.
So it kind of fits in, but it doesn't fit in, obviously, now when you had a big surgery, when you are working, all of that stuff, it doesn't really fit in, because on a work night you wouldn't go to sleep at 3 a.m.
Well, yeah, that's
now
the thing.
You have to go to sleep at 3 a.m. because he's awake.
Yeah,
and we share a room also, so it makes it a bit harder. And also,
we have to point out as well, he didn't used to have long sleeps. So you go sleep at 3, but you'll be you'll surely wake up at 6. So you would wake up a 3 hour sleep with him crying or something. And then you have to try and put him back to sleep, and then that could take up to an hour, you know. And if he doesn't go to sleep, that means you have to stay awake, pump again until you put him to sleep in a couple of hours time. So it wasn't just sleeping late, it's literally like your sleep will be interrupted as well, because it's not like he would have a long sleep. But then later down the line he started having longer sleeps, and then, you know, he would have like 9 hours sleep, sometimes even 12 hours sleep. But until that started happening,
I honestly don't know how my mum would have done it, or even your mum, because your mum was by herself for a certain amount of time. Yeah. 2 children, then adding me as a baby, that would have been 10 times as hard. So
yeah,
I don't know how she coped. When it's on a weekend, we're like, okay, no, we can relax. But when it's during the week, it's like, man. Oh my god, I have to do this all by myself.
Yeah, man.
And my mum just done it. But apart from that,
yeah, man. So sleeping, his eating, and dependency on just your milk.
yes.
Yeah, obviously his skin. I think there's only one time that we took him to hospital, and that's when like he was a bit cranky.
When his poo was weird.
Yeah, but that was also related to teething as well. Yeah. So
a lot of the things that your child is gonna go through is related to teething.
Teething.
Yeah.
Nothing bigger than that.
Yeah. Literally. Unless it's, as you said before, life-threatening.
Yeah. Obviously,
like non-stop coughing or whatever.
Yeah, or obviously, God forbid, like if a child's not breathing or something like that,
then that is not teething, guys. Go to your healthcare professional. Go to the doctors. Go to the emergency. But other than that, a lot. We're not advising you guys, by the way. We're just talking out from our experience.
Yeah.
A lot of the things is teething. Changes in their stool.
Yeah.
Changes in their eating habit. Changes in their sleeping habit. Changes in their actual behaviour. Like all of that stuff is teething. But overall, it's been great.
Yeah, man. No, I'm just loving, you know, being a parent and just sort of.
He is very cute. He's so loving.
Being responsible for him. It's actually a pleasure.
Yeah, for the year, I think it's been okay. I think we've done quite good.
Yeah.
I think you've done quite good because obviously I've looked after children before, and you know, I'm a professional.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean,
from you
appreciate
not
that.
having any
no responsibility like
before.
that.
Bring on year 2.
Innit? Man, imagine when we have another one.
Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you press the notification bell down below. And make sure to follow us on all our socials, Instagram, TikTok and here. They are all the Horse and Frimpongs. See you guys next time.
Stay tuned.